Here we are at chapter 1, target 6b. We're asked to find the distance between these 2 points. Now, in just looking at this, we end up with first having to identify what our points in fact are. So, looks like for our P2, we see that it's at -3, comma, -2. So we have -3, -2 as that point right there. For our P1, it appears that we are at +3 for the x value, comma, +1 for the y. Now with all of these, now that we've identified which point is which, we can go ahead and use our distance formula to identify our distance. So d is equal to the square root of our x2 minus our x1, quantity squared, plus our y2 minus our y1, quantity squared. And first of all, what we have to do is go ahead and identify which one is our x1, y1, and which one is going to be our x2, y2. Now, it does not matter which one is which. We'll go ahead and just say that this is going to be our x1, y1. And so then this will be our x2, y2. So when we go ahead and throw those values in, we end up with d is equal to the square root of our x2 here is -3. We have -3 minus our x1 is 3, and that is being squared, plus our y2. Here is our y2, -2, minus our y1, and here's our y1, and that is being squared. This entire thing is under that square root. Next, what we can go ahead and do is simplify within these parentheses. So d is equal to the square root of -3 minus 3. So you owe 3, then you owe 3 more because it's a subtraction. So then we would owe a total of 6. And that is still being squared, plus you owe 2, then you owe another 1, so you would owe a total then of 3. And that is also being squared. Then we have our distance is equal to the square root of -6 squared, comes out to be 36, plus -3 squared gives us +9, and that is being squared. Going ahead and adding these together, we end up with this distance coming out to be the square root of 45. And the square root of 45, 6.7. So you can leave your answer as one of these two. I'm okay with either. You could also do some good and garbage with this, end up with a final answer of 3 square root of 5. But again, I'm good with either 3 of these. Again, though, this is chapter 1, target 6b.